lovelies, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing the mid-month love reading for all zodiac signs. I do want to apologize a bit for the late upload, but anyways, we're going to be doing these readings a bit different, as I will be putting two separate, I'm going to be pulling out 4 cards for each. It's going to be 2 sets. I want you guys to choose intuitively what are the cards that you guys are being pulled towards. And that's going to be your message for the middle of the month of February 2018, okay? So I'm already shuffled for time purposes. And we are going to give you guys a couple of minutes. Go ahead and try to tap into your intuition. Again, like I said. And whatever it is that you're being called towards, that's the one you're going to go with. And that's going to be the message for you. So I will give you guys a bit of time. Okay, this reading is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to go first with the left side, which is this over here, and then we will do the reading on the right, okay? So I am going to pull out the cards. The current situation is the Moon card. You have, wow, what's going on, Sagittarius? Okay. Your first card, Sagittarius, is the Page of Swords with the 8 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and the Moon card. Okay, so for those of you guys that chose this set, in regards to love and romance, the Page of Swords is very clear, cutthroat communication that you've been having with your partner. It could be a lot of bickering, a lot of misunderstandings, or just coming off. I feel that there's a frustration connected to this, as the 8 of Swords is here, and the 8 of Swords is feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move forward. You can't really see clearly, you know, as far as the relationship. It's like there is almost this feeling of wanting to unbind yourself, or, you know, release yourself from this type of relationship. For some of you guys can be dealing with a toxic type of relationship, as the Moon card is here. And I feel that the Moon card has a lot to do with illusions, but it can also represent toxic type of energy, not just physical, but it can also represent, okay, so I'm getting different types of messages. Okay, so for some of you guys are dealing with a person, your partner, that may be addicted to some type of substance. It could be alcoholism, it could be drug addiction. And it's almost like for most of you, or, you know, the majority of you guys have been in this relationship for a very long time. For some of you guys, it could represent even, you know, 5 years or longer than that, where you've been stuck. I wouldn't say stuck, because you have chosen to remain in this relationship for a very long time in hopes or desires of, you know, to see progression, to see growth in your partner. Nonetheless, at this point, you've had your limit. The 5 of Pentacles definitely does speak about having or getting to a point that you're going to be more self-aware of the destruction, not just in your person, with your heart, dealing with, you know, things are not going to get any better. And at this point, I feel that you're finally removing the veil from your face, almost like you're seeing things for what they really are. And though, yes, it may hurt, and though it's going to be difficult, you are wanting change at this point in your life. Again, the 8 of Swords is feeling bounded, but it's almost by choice. It's like you've tried the best you can to be almost the mother figure in the relationship, or father figure for some of you guys, where you feel like you have to be there for your partner because, you know, if I'm not there, who else is going to be there? But again, it's getting to the point where you're not seeing any progression in your partner. You're not seeing any changes. And though it may hurt, and you may feel in the moment that it's very hurtful, you're going to have to get to the point of choosing to walk away from this relationship. Now, you do have the moon card here. And again, the moon is all about illusion. But I feel that with the moon card, it's almost like in reverse. Like the veil is coming off. You're seeing things for what they really are. And in this tarot, you can see here very clearly that there is a path, a road that leads to the moon. And the moon can represent illusion, but as well, there is light in the darkness. So it's like coming to the light. And you have a dog in the right side, and in the left side, it's like making a choice, making a decision. So again, I feel that for a lot of you guys, it could be that you've got to a point where you see that things are not going to change, and it's time for you to choose your well-being over this relationship and walk away. There's definitely going to be decisions making in the end of February going into the beginning of March. Okay, so now let's get into the other reading for those of you guys that chose the right side. Wow. It's like you guys are so... Wow. Okay. You guys have... Okay, for those of you guys that chose these cards to the right, let me move this a bit so you guys can see more clearer. All right, so you have here the Death card, and the Death card is definitely talking about a new cycle, entering a new cycle, endings. Ending a pattern of disillusionment, ending a cycle where you haven't been able to find the stability you've been looking for. And with this ending of that cycle, you're being able to embrace a new beginning, as the Ace of Swords is here. And the Ace of Swords can also represent, for some of you guys, it could represent that you're dealing with a Scorpio. For others of you, you may be dealing with an air sign, which would be a Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. For others, a water. I see all the elements here. Water would be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I see Pentacles as well. So all in all, I do see all the elements here. For some of you guys, again, like I said, there's definitely an ending, but with this ending, you're being able to embrace a new beginning and see things more clearly. Again, we have the Ace of Swords here, but if you really look at the Ace of Swords in this deck, you can see that it has the crown right in the center of the sword, and what this represents is seeing things very differently, even approaching love in a very different manner. Definitely new beginning for you guys, and communicating with, again, I see all the elements here, so it could be with different signs. Nonetheless, I do see a new beginning for you guys, a connection on a deeper level. For some of you Sagittarians, it could have been that you met this person through work. For others of you, it could be a person that you are. I feel that this person is already present in your life, but I feel that they're going to become more prominent, or you're going to know of their intentions of being romantically interested in you the end of February going into the beginning of March. But I definitely do see progression and movement in regards to love, and also the Eight of Pentacles can represent being able to get to a point where this is actually a partner that is going to benefit you. It's going to be a person that is good for you, and it's going to push you to be a better person, a better you. Pentacles always represent almost the promise of something stable. Of course, it's going to take time and effort. Nonetheless, you know, there is progression here. And again, like I said, Pentacles is always something that is long lasting. It's not something temporary or something, you know, flimsy. So again, very, very beautiful reading for you Sagittarians out there that unfortunately we had the contrast, you know, we had the good and we had the bad. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Like, share, and comment. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe, and we will see each other soon, the beginning of the month. Bye.